Hello, everybody. I don't know who's here. These were very impromptu. I don't think anybody's here. Let me go check over on YouTube really quick to make sure everything's working. It's going a little slow today because I'm actually exporting a video, so my computer might implode, but it's okay. Actually, yeah, I'm going to up the computer. Okay. Muted. Please be quiet. But hello. I'm just gonna chill in here until a couple more people come in. I know that there's like a group of people who go live, like there's almost one of them live like every single day. And I know one of them's live and they have like 100 people in there, but we're just gonna have to live. I'm on StreamYard today because I've been liking Opus. I used Opus yesterday too for some Patreon reading sprints that I did, but I'm going to be I'm exporting a video right now and I need to make the thumbnail for it. So with all of that going on, I feel like Opus is a little bit more glitchy than StreamYard. So hopefully it won't glitch as much. That's why I'm using StreamYard today instead of Opus. Hopefully, let me clean my camera. It always looks dirty. Let me use this little cloth. This little cloth, it has these puppies on it. It's a great cloth. I'm looking to see if it cleaned the camera. Oh my gosh, my roommates just got back and they're gonna be hella loud. So if you hear them, I'm sorry. I didn't know when they were coming back. Um, but yeah, I just needed some motivation because I was sick today. I've been sick for a couple of days, but I've been trying to deny it. But I feel like it's getting slightly worse every day. So I didn't go to class today. So I kind of need some motivation to you know, do stuff, get stuff done. I already edited a video today that had an hour of footage. It was a sit down video, which is crazy for me. Never have an hour of footage. So yeah, it was crazy, but I already did that. Have to make the thumbnail and everything like that. Um, but it should be fine. Um, and so I'm going to make the thumbnail in the first sprint, and it probably shouldn't take me that long, but I'm going to also do some schoolwork during the first sprint because I'm actually pretty ahead. I do have readings for tomorrow due, but that's just because I don't like to do the ones we always have ones due Monday and Wednesday for this class, and I like to do the Wednesday ones after Monday. So yeah, and yesterday I was gonna do them, but then when I got on sprints and I was gonna do it and read, yesterday for my Patreon reading sprints, literally me and my friend who were on there, we just talked. We did one 45-minute sprint before she got there. Did we do two? We might have done. I don't remember. I think we did one, or did we do two? I can't even remember. But we did. We talked for the most part of the sprints. So yeah, and then hopefully I can read at least this. This is what I was reading last night. Spy X Family Volume 1. I have never read manga before, so I'm doing a manga reading vlog this month. And I was trying to read this last night, but I was just so tired. One thing that I've noticed is when I'm sick, I get real tired. I literally slept almost the whole day. Hello, Mika. Miki, actually. Is that how you say it? Hello, Kathleen. I've actually read a lot this month. Let me check how much I've read. With the rest of the books that I have left, I think to complete the videos that I want to complete, I have 9 things I have to read, but at least 9, probably 10, but 5 to 6 of those are manga. So yeah, I have 4 actual books, but let me see how much I've read. So if you hear the fan on my computer, it's because I had to turn it up because StreamYard plus exporting this video, but it's almost done. I'm gonna have a video going up during this sprint or this stream because I don't want to upload it tomorrow. I want to upload it today. As long as it's not 8, 9 p.m., I'll upload a video sometimes. Let me see. I've read 10 books this month so far. And hello, Sarah. So, since there's not that many people here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start the first sprint so we can, get going with being productive. I have an ambiance for us, and I need to try and figure this out because when I share it on StreamYard, it like classroom screen, it looks different. I'm trying to make it so it's big, like this. Um, Let me see what it looks like. I guess that's the best that it's gonna get. Oh wait, I guess that's better. What about this? Oh, that just gets rid of me. I like it on Opus that I've been using how it's like a big screen, but I'm gonna do it like this, and I'm gonna have to start playing the ambiance and then do the timer, because if I once I click this, the timer's gone. You see, the timer disappeared. So let me go delete this one. But I'm trying to make it nice and big. And while I'm working on the thumbnail, I should listen to my audiobook, but I'll probably listen to Grey's Anatomy, or watch Grey's Anatomy, I should say. I literally watched a whole season 18 of Grey's Anatomy in 48 hours. So I don't know what's wrong with me, but that's what I did. So I'm on season 19 now, even though there's only 10 episodes. I'm on like season or episode 3 or 4. So yeah. Okay, wait. I'm trying to read more books also, but I'm a mood reader. I'm like a mood reader, but also I need structure. It's weird. Hi, Sarah. I wasn't doing sprints. These are impromptu. That's why there's not that many people here. Because, well, it's not here for you down there. Because I literally just scheduled these like less than 20 minutes ago. Because I was sick today, so I didn't go to class. And normally I'm the type of person that even when I'm sick and I stay home from school, I like, will still try to be as productive as possible. But literally, my body was so tired, I needed to nap and stuff. And I finished editing a video that was an hour of footage, so at least I did that today. But I have some schoolwork that I want to get done. I want to read this. That's the wrong direction. Read this, and yeah. Hello. I forget your name. City Girl Writer. I forget your name. I know. I was gonna say I know you have a name. Everybody has a name. If you are reading something, let me know what you're reading. Before we start the spread, I'm working with someone new who gives off really bad vibes, so I needed the distraction. Not bad vibes. Just punch them in the face. That's what I do. Speaking of working, I'm really on the edge of quitting Target. Let me see if my manager changed my schedule. Because I asked her to have off this specific day, and she said yes, but it wouldn't let me put it in the computer. And because it wouldn't let me put it in the computer, she scheduled me for that day, and I'm not going to work regardless. So I'm gonna call out. Really? Oh, my video finished exporting. Okay, let me go look. I'm still on the schedule. I'm about to quit. Lee Donovan jumps the gun. Nice. I don't know which season or episode of Grey's Anatomy I'm on. I'm not that far behind. Season 19, episode 3, I think, for me. I'm pretty caught up, actually. I was only over a season behind originally. Guess maybe a season and a half. Tripping Arcadia, Last Violent Caller, editing a video. Tripping Arcadia, I think I know which one you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I've heard bad things about this book. Yeah, because I remember people were disappointed because the cover's so pretty, but I still want to read it. They have it at my library, but there's no audiobook, I don't think. Oh, there is, but not at my library. There's only an audiobook on Libro. What's the Last Violent Call? Oh, by Chloe Gong. Oh, okay. I mean, that one seems short. Oh, it's actually not. I thought it was gonna be short because it's like 1.5, but it's not long. It's like a little less than average, but still. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start the sprint in 3 minutes. What are y'all feeling like? A 45 to dip our toes in? Let me start uploading this video because I don't know how long it's gonna take. because it's 40 something minutes. 40 something, not 47. It's like 41 or something like that. Oh gosh, I'm clicking the wrong places. Oh, there we go. Okay, I agree. Let's see how long it's saying it's going to take. It says 21 minutes left. Now it says 20. It's 21 now. It's only 1% uploaded still. I'm like, girlie, you've been sitting here for like 30 seconds. Okay, I think it's going to take like 20 minutes to upload. Maybe more. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Where was I? I have like so many things open on my computer at all times because I have like school stuff, this stuff, work stuff. Um, but I tried to close out some of it. I'm currently reading The Housemaid, Before I Let Go, Ninth House, and Becoming. Okay, good mixture. The Housemaid I haven't read, but one of my friends' Patreons who I'm in, this is the book club pick for this month. But I've heard that this author, I've heard that her books are like all copies of other books, and some people hate it, and then other people are like, it's similar, but like goes in a different direction. So I don't know. Before I Let Go, I have that. I want to read it. Ninth House, Read Love, Becoming Read Loved. Sarah, I'm trying to be all my stuff, okay? I have to. I've been doing pretty consistent. I've been pretty consistent. If you look, I'm like kind of proud of myself. Hello, Aisha? Tell me what you're reading. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I have to start on the fives and the zeros. I don't care what anybody else does, but on my channel, we start on the fives and the zeros. So, we have like 1 minute now. But I have to, before I get the timer, I have to start playing the ambiance because I'm trying to make this like super big to fill the whole screen. Because it's better this way. Thank you. I'm trying to get the algorithm to like me, and it's getting better. I still wouldn't call it great. Sometimes I still shed a couple tears over the algorithm, but it's okay. Reading Behind Her Eyes. I haven't read this one. I know that it's really divisive. Don't get Sarah started on Behind Her Eyes. I told you. Hi, I'm reading The Queen of Nothing and Keeping 13. What's Keeping 13? Let me look it up. By Chloe Walsh. Why do I know that name? Oh, she writes romance. But what do I know her from? Oh, that's because she wrote the book that's on my 23 books to read in 2022. That's the second one to the one I'm supposed to read, right? Oh gosh. Not me not knowing. Binding 13, I think, or whatever. I think is the one that I'm supposed to read from Lachlan. Anyways. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's on my 23 books to read in 2023. Did I say 2022? 23 books to read in 2023. For my 12 challenge. Anyways, let me start the sprint. I'm gonna play the ambiance. I'm gonna mute myself, play the ambiance, and then start the timer. Sound good? Great. Love it. Hello, especially to everybody who's joined in. There's more people here than when we started the sprint. Even though 3 people just left as the sprint ended. Anyways, let me stop sharing my screen actually. Not me accidentally opening a picture that I downloaded. Hold on, let me stop this. Okay. Okay. Aisha said she was going to read As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow. If I have time, I might pick up Crying in H Mart at the library. Hello, reading Magnolia Parks. Hope you enjoy it. It was good. Not a fave though. Stopped a little early, read 8% of Wayward by Chuck Wendig. I haven't read anything by him. Currently trying to act as unhinged as possible so this guy quits. I'm screaming. I hope that he quits as well. I'm about to quit Target. um, what did I do? I made my thumbnail. My video is uploading. It is, let me see. Oh, is it done? Oh, I'm about to post it right now because it's 7:30. I thought it said that I had more time for it to process to HD, so I was gonna post it at 8:15. I mean, but it's done now, and it's about 7:30, so close enough. Okay, and then I did 2 of my 5 readings that I have for one class for tomorrow. I did 2 of 5. Listening to Fierce Femmes and Notorious Liars by Kai Cheng Thom. I've never heard of this at all. Made it to 55 pages in A Foul Thing, the first novella in Last Violent Call. Also listening to a reading playlist to enhance my reading experience. Liking it so far. Yeah, that's why I like ambiance. I feel like the ambiance helps. I also almost finished a whole episode of Grey's Anatomy. I had 4 minutes left, including the credits, so probably like 2 minutes. I watched 39 minutes of the show. Because for school, I should have listened to my audiobook during the thumbnail. What I'm listening to audio right now is episode 13. I don't even know how far I am in, not that far. But for school reading, I can have a show on usually and be fine, or like YouTube, but I can't listen to an audiobook at the same time. That's too much. Way too much for me. I'm trying to think what to talk about. I don't know. I feel like I talked so much yesterday on my Patreon reading sprints. I don't even have anything left to say. Even though I'm kind of glad that I'm coming on here because I literally have had like no social interaction today, except I got food from Grubhub or no DoorDash. I ordered it from the website of the people and they use DoorDash, and literally the Grubhub driver or the dasher I should say, was literally yelling at me, and it was so rude and basically threw my food at me. So I reported him, which I feel kind of bad about because I mean I think that's that man's livelihood, but he was like way too rude to me. Hello, Joan. Just got here. I need to read. I get it. Me as well. I need to be productive. Um, if you're here and you haven't said what you're reading, let me know. I never realized or saw your name, Locks and Thoughts. I like that. I already read this. Been acting a little crazy and said I needed a coffee, and he told me not to, so I got one and looked dead in his eyes while I chugged it. I'm weak. That's real funny. I'm gonna try and figure out where I am in my audiobook. Oh, I forgot Quinn was going live tonight with Naomi, but Naomi spelled Quinn's name wrong in the title of the video or the live stream. What was I about to do? Go to my Audible. I'm on chapter 9. The chapters in this are really short, so I don't think I'm far in at all. This doesn't even have chapters like that, so I don't even. What does it mean? This is chapter 9. There's no chapters. Audible is such a liar. Because it has chapters on Audible, but it's not set up as chapters in the book. So I don't know what in here is chapter 9. I guess I could count, but I'll probably just restart it and look at what it says in the beginning. And this is my bookmark for the book that I picked out last night. I think they go together quite well. Like the color schemes. This is a little bit more bluey gray than green, but I think Michael goes pretty well. Oh, and for the other people who are coming in, after I finish doing schoolwork, I'm going to pick up Spy Family Volume 1. I'm part of the way through it. This is for a reading vlog where I read manga for the first time. So I need to update my vlog soon. But this is the first manga I'm reading, and I'm holding it backwards. First manga I'm reading. I'm really out here trying to be a productive girly and use my planner to plan out my life, but I hate my handwriting. Um, I used to use a planner, and I don't like my handwriting, but it didn't bother me. I just used fun pens, but I transferred everything this past school year to like all throughout high school. In my first year of college, I used a physical planner. Now I use just Google Calendar, especially because you could put tasks on the side, and I like it because I can see like the time blocks and the tasks I need to do for the day, and I have different colors set up for different like stuff. Like I have a color for classes, a color for appointments, a color for work, a color for because I feel like for someone who doesn't have as much stuff going on. Like in the summer, I probably won't need to do all that, but because I have like class and YouTube and Target and RA stuff and my virtual job and my assignments and trying to be more consistent with my posting schedule and like therapy every week and like especially with RA stuff shifts every week we like this week I don't have an event. Next week we have an event. This week I'm on duty Sunday and Saturday, but next week I'm on duty completely different days, and then also they automatically send it to us and it's just in there. I want to read episode 13 next month. I don't know, like I think I really just need to like sit down and like try and immerse myself in it because I started it once on audio and I feel like I wasn't paying attention, so I restarted it and I feel like I'm still like not absorbing it. Like I think I need to read and listen to the audio at the same time. Even though the audiobook is good, this book is mixed media, like very much so. Like there's like messages, and there's like a table in here too. Let me see if I can find it. I just passed it. See like tables and stuff, and there's a lot of it is like dialogue, but they do it really really well in the audiobook. It's just I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the book. I don't know if it's me because I feel like I listened to an audiobook recently, fully on audible audio. Lord, fully on audio. I listened to How to Sell a Haunted House, which is for the same reading vlog as this, and I listened to it completely on audio and I was fine. So I don't know what it was, but the title is reading it for the trans rights readathon. Yeah, I'm gonna try and I don't know if I can squeeze in anything later on this month, but the readathon was announced so late. Like I literally had my TBR plan. I was in the middle of like 3 reading vlogs, so yeah. I have a digital one on my iPad, but I feel like my handwriting is even worse on here. I'm screaming. Well, on Google Calendar, you don't write at all, so I'm almost done. Lots of tears have been shed. Yeah. Even though I did for the person hosting it or one of the hosts, I don't know if they're actually hosts, but somebody made like a spreadsheet with like all like trans books, and I did add all of the horror and thriller ones to my TBR. So those are the ones I'm most interested in. Um, I did add all of those to my TBR. So, and some of them were really short, and some of them were on KU. So, yeah, I might pick something up later this month or the beginning of next month, if not, because like I still have what like 10 books on my TBR for this month, but half of them are manga. Over half of them are manga. But anyways, hopefully I can do it. I'm hoping at least to get most of it done. If one of the reading vlogs goes into the beginning of next month, that's okay. But I want to get at least one of the two done. Probably the manga one will be done first. What time is it? 7:40. Okay, we'll sprint in 5 minutes because I'm not ready to bring up the timer at this exact moment. We'll sprint in 5 minutes. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't really know what to eat. Like nothing sounding appealing. So I might just wait. But during the next sprint, I'm hopefully going to get all my readings done for school. I have 3 left, but one of them is longer. And then I have to do a discussion question for those. And then what else do I have to do? Lord, let me go look. I have so much to do. Actually, no. I I got pretty ahead for school. I do have readings for another class because we have to take the test, but the test was pushed back from being due Sunday to being due on Wednesday. But I just got assigned work for my virtual, not remote job is what I meant. You didn't. I mean, I asked everybody, but you just didn't say, "Hello, Quinn." Tell me why I saw that Naomi spelled your name wrong in the title of the reading sprints. Summer House and Beyond Magenta. I've never heard of either of these things. Tell me what they're about. Hellos to everybody. Gosh, what is going on? I want to have a reading quiz due tomorrow, but I want to do it after class tomorrow. Anyways, let me come back to y'all. I'm trying to wait to see what Quinn and Sarah say. Oh, I'm a criminology and psychology double major. Yeah, I'm doing readings for theories of social structure right now. Right now, we're learning about what's his name? I'm literally forgetting. I'm screaming Weber. No, that's not how you pronounce his name though. Weber. I always think Weber in my head, especially because I'm watching Grey's Anatomy right now. Dr. Weber, but it's Weber. Eagerly changing. No, Summer House is life. I live for dramatic reality shows. Tell me why the end of. I just cried yesterday over the end of season 18. It was so sad. I mean, it was really, really sad for our, what's it called? For some of the patients. That's fun. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of related. I feel like race and ethics studies is like sociology, criminology, sociology. Yeah. I'm taking some fun classes this semester. The only one that I hate is my online class, which is the one that I have a test in next week. But it's online. It's because it's my online class. It's called philosophy of science. It's to take it like to take a philosophy credit. Everybody in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences has to take a philosophy class, and none of the other ones fit into my schedule. So philosophy of science. I've been trying to take a philosophy class for the past like 3 semesters. I was trying to take contemporary moral issues with a specific professor, but I could not get in before, and then they only had 8 a.m. classes for this semester, and I'm not doing no 8 a.m. about different teens and their experiences with transitioning. Oh, that sounds really interesting. I'm gonna have to add that to my TBR. So for the next sprint, are we still feeling a 45 or do y'all want to do like an hour? Like I'm trying to be productive while I have this energy. I napped and before I napped, I got up at like 9:45 and then I started napping at like noon and I was just tired all the time before I napped and then I got up at like 3 and now I'm good. Also, I posted a video. So if y'all want to watch that during the sprint, you should. It's anticipated releases for April, May, and June. And I talk about thriller, horror, a little bit of literary fiction, romance, just a lot of fun things. There's over 35 books on there. I mean, it's a long video, but you could just skip around if you want to. Hello, Skylar. Um, oh gosh, why has it been doing that lately? Of course, Sarah is here for an hour sprint. Finishing up your current read. Well, what is it, Skylar? I think we're about to do an hour sprint. 45 minutes, it literally flew. Did it not? Did it just fly for me? Oh gosh. Why'd I go over to whatchamacallit and it's like completely glitched out? Hello? Oh, I know why. It's because when I go to this classroom screen, when I share it, everything like expands, so I have to make everything bigger. Like the screen itself gets bigger, so I have to make the things bigger, like the video bigger to fit the full screen. And then when I stop sharing, everything stays the same size, but the screen shrinks, so everything looks super huge. The 45 literally flew by. The Last Daughter by Alexis Marinard. I've never heard of that. But I'm gonna share my screen so I can like actually fix this. Let me put this over here and this here. Let me make it a little smaller, just a little tiny bit. I hope y'all like this. I've been using this for like every stream recently, so I'm trying to like mix it up a little bit. Can you stop, please? Okay, I just need a little bit of space so I can like grab this. Let me put this here. Well, it is 46, which is like, wait, but that author is racist and fatphobic. Oh no. I had such a stressful day at work. I don't even know which book I have that I should read. Maybe an audiobook. Give us your options in the comments, Joan, and I'll respond during the sprint. But it's 46, so I'm gonna start it. Okay? Even though it's 1 minute by, I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay? Because it's bothering me, but it's okay. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, I don't know why it glitched. I didn't notice, but it wasn't like that the whole time. I looked back. You don't know how many pages you read, but you have 18 pages left of your book. I talked to your mom on the phone. Yeah, I took like a 20-minute social media break. I finished my 3 other readings that I had for my class. I started setting up readings for a different class. And then really, after I do those, I really will be done with this week. And it's Tuesday. Hmm. Okay, and I edited a video, which is up, and I finished almost a whole episode of Grey's Anatomy. And I'm sorry, I'm so glad that this is not a spoiler. Okay, I feel like it's not a spoiler. I'm so glad that in the later seasons they brought back Addison Montgomery, because I love Addison, not Madison, Addison Montgomery. I love Addison, and they're talking about in this season like the banning. I don't know if I could say those words on this YouTube, the the jeopardizing of women's reproductive rights, and I feel like they did a real big impact in this show. Enjoyed it in that episode. 25 pages. Did no reading. I had some food and filed my FAFSA. Not FAFSA. Anything but FAFSA. Book 6 of March. I love that. Um, I really do. I'm trying to see how my video is doing. It's doing pretty well because my last anticipated releases, it was doing terrible. The one that I did for the first quarter, but yeah. Also, Sarah, is the way I spelled anticipated right? Because it's all capitalized, so it won't mark it if it's wrong. I think it is. Anyways. Oh, Sarah, absolutely not. I love Addison so much. I love her, especially in these. They like brought her back in season 18 and now season 19 for some episodes. And I love her in these seasons. I really do. I love her. And the way she's bonding with everybody, Amelia, Meredith, Bailey, Weber. I love it. I read 35 pages of The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. Let me know how it is. I voted for that one because that was like the only one I knew. Thank you for checking, Morgan. Normally Sarah's the one she'll text me like 2 hours after I post a video. She'll be like, "You didn't spell this right," but it's okay. Um, but I haven't read Last Tale of the Flower Bride, but that's like the only one that I knew from there. I think. Let me see. What were your other options? Oh, I do know Immortality, a Love Story. I think I do know that one. Is that the one with the heart? Oh, it's the one with the brain. Yeah, I know these ones, but I really want to read that one. Thank you for checking. Um, I was also cutting off some of these hairs. Y'all can't see. Oh, you can see them now. You see all these little fuzzes? I hate them with a passion. And I feel like I go through every couple of days and I trim some of them. More like every day. So I can never like trim all of them. There's just too many. I hate this. This is like one of my least favorite parts of braids because I feel like it looks so messy. Even though I feel like when they're all together, like even in person, like nobody's looking that hard. No, 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 no. No, never in a bad way. Sarah's never being rude. She's just correcting me. I still can't believe you don't like Addison. I love her and because just in these seasons, she's just doing a lot and talking a lot. Like are bringing her in to talk about like women's reproductive rights and like um sexual health education for teenagers and stuff like that. And I'm really loving those conversations and she's very much a main part in them. So, I'm enjoying that a lot. Always fixing spelling for your friend. I used to be a grammar like police and like I used to talk in like completely correct grammar, periods, like always like the capital at the beginning of the sentence. Now I'm like I never talk like that or even type like that. It's just not fun. There's no personality. I'm not saying if you type like that you don't have personality, but when I did it I had no personality. The only thing that I think I still carry from there, that era of my life, is I still type okay like OKAY. I feel like if typing okay like the letters okay, it gets on my nerves. You do. You have to see what episode you're on. I think I'm about to start episode 6 of season 19. I highly anticipated this book, but I'm 2/3 of the way in and it's very slow. I think I know what the mystery is, but you're not sure. Well, I've heard good things about it so far. I'm like that with texting only. What do you mean, like correcting? Or like, what? Which part of that? But no, I used to be such a little grammar police. I hated it when people talked. I mean, I still am like, I don't think I'm that bad. I just have a little bit of personality because when I tell you, like, I'm not trying to do nobody, but this braid's a little funky. Um, I only really date those of the black race, and black men sometimes, I don't know what they be saying. They be like skipping whole letters from their vocabulary. A lot of them are fine, but especially the ones that are like, um, I do know ones that are like involved in more. I don't date them or interact with them really, but I know them. Ones that like are more in like criminal activity, more gang bangy type energy. Um, they be skipping whole letters from their vocabulary, and like I literally don't even know what they're trying to say. Like, what are you saying? I don't understand. Global sentences and words, but commas and punctuation too. Oh, I'd never be putting commas. Only sometimes if I'm typing a long paragraph, then yeah. But I do so many run-on sentences. But I've always had a problem with run-on sentences. Which book should I read next to E? I can't even pronounce that. A Soul to Keep, Kingdom of the Curse, or Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. I think Sarah's probably gonna say Tomorrow, Tomorrow, Tomorrow. Um, Let me look up this one. I feel like I know what it is, but I forget. I want to say Kingdom of the Curse because I like Kingdom of the Wicked, but I never read Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. I was gonna get a free copy and read it for this book club that I had for the scholars program at my school that I'm in, but I just knew I wouldn't have enough time to read it with everything else I was reading that month. So I withdrew my thing and I never got my copy because I would feel bad. Imagine if I went and I got a copy and like I withdrew from it and then somebody else added themselves to it and then they never got a copy. Like I'd feel so bad. Episode 1 of season 19. I remember not knowing that I was watching this. No, that's what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? The finale of season 18 was heart wrenching. They always get you. And that's a bad thing about Grey's Anatomy, is they really perfected the method of like leaving you kind of on cliffhangers for each episode in each season. Like you always want to continue into each episode. You always want to continue on to the next season. You never want to wait. What book is this? I only see this book by Opal. Opal. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Opal? Is that what y'all are talking about? Dustwalker Brides, book 1? Why is there a whole Reddit about this? It's one of the best monster romances I've read in the past 2 years. It's about a girl who gets sacrificed to a Dustwalker monster who can't keep himself when humans bleed or run from him, or can't help himself. He attacks and eats them. Whatever he eats, a bit of it absorbs. And because he's eaten so many humans, he's slowly developing human traits, but he can't stop himself because he's constantly hungry. He was so sweet otherwise. Cinnamon Roll Monster. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently it is. As for the female main character, I felt so bad for her. Humanity is basically ruined because a portal opened and demons pour in, eating everything, so villagers offer up girls to dustwalkers for protection spells. The sexual tension was on point, and the world building was done so well without feeling like I was smashed over the head with exposition. Definitely recommend it. It's on Kindle Unlimited. That's what it said on there. They really have perfected it. No, literally, I never want to stop watching. That's how I end up watching one season in 2 days, 48 hours. It's for the Classic Literature Book Club. Oh, I haven't started it. There's just too much going on at all times. Did y'all like The Ritual? I do want to read that. It sounds good, but I don't know if I feel like it sounds like something I would like, but I know that y'all were reading that like last month or the month before. Look at this little pile. You see all that? That's what I cut off. Isn't that crazy? Let me put it in my hand so y'all can like really see. In that little time that I was just cutting them off. Look at all that. It was just on my hair. And there's still so much more. You see them? I haven't even worked on this side, really. This side's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. People are always like, how are you still watching it? 19 seasons is too much. And I'm like, watch it and find. No, literally. I remember I was in middle school. Or was I in high school? I feel like I knew her in middle school. It was like 7th or 8th grade. And me and this girl who I was friends with, I went trick or treating with her and like her cousins or something. And her cousins were dressed up as characters from Grey's Anatomy. Which, why were they watching Grey's Anatomy in 7th grade? But I was like, oh, I would never watch that show. And then I started it and I love it. I don't think I would ever be one of those girlies, but I do. Also, season 19 gets rid of almost all of the interns, or not interns, the residents. No, they're not residents. What are they? The ones between interns and residents. Or are they residents? Attendings. Oh, residents. Because of the residency program. I'm just letting you know. I feel like this is not a spoiler, but I was super sad because only a couple characters are still there. So like all of the residents that we got attached to are now gone. Like I hate when they do this, when they introduce all these new characters. I know like I eventually get attached to them, but every single time I'm like, why? Remember when there was the merger back in the day, Sarah? I hated when they did the merger in Grey's Anatomy because I was like, what are all these new characters? Like, why are they here? This is not who I want. And it's giving that energy. I know eventually I'm probably gonna like them. I'm already starting to open up to them a little bit more. But I don't like when they do that. I've only seen two of the residents from season 18 still there. Not 1 star. I need to catch up. Last season I watched, I think, was season 18. I will warn you, season 17 is COVID season. Like they're wearing masks. It's like in the middle of the pandemic, but it only really lasts for that season 17, and then season 18 they stop wearing the mask and they reference the pandemic and like some stuff happens to characters because of the pandemic in that season. So for some of them, they're like, oh, like this happened, that happened, the pandemic, but it doesn't pop up that often. They just reference it sometimes, like how we do. But season 17 is very heavy pandemic. I remember when I watched that a year or two ago, and I was like, oh, no, they have up to season 18. Season 19 just started, so there's only 10 episodes out, and they never post a whole season until it's done. I have a website where I bootleg stuff. Um, but season 18 is on there. Season 19, as I said, they're posting episodes like every week, so there's only 10, and I'm bootlegging it. Oh, okay. Oh, I remember, well, it was like still in the pandemic, like full on in the pandemic. Like I was still wearing mask to class when it came out, so I was a little triggered. Hello, Whitney. I've been on sprints, but I've been on the phone with my sister. That's okay. I understand. We will sprint not in a minute. I'm not ready. We'll sprint at 05. And do y'all want to do a 45 or another hour? I'm feeling energized. First time I felt energized in a good couple of days, so um that's good. And then if we do an hour, I'll probably be able to finish my readings and then actually start reading my book because I was doing readings for school. The characters really do grow on you though. Like at first you hate them all and then you're like, please stay, I love you. They're all also perfected bringing characters and making you like them. They literally have, because it's like every single time I don't hate them, but I'm just like, it's like it feels like a foreign invasion. I don't like that. I'm like, what are you doing here? Where are my other characters? What are you doing here? And so then, but by the end you're like, stop, like I love them. Oh, we're definitely. I probably might do another sprint after this one. I don't think this one is going to be the last sprint, but I was just asking if y'all want to do 45 or an hour because I've only been on here for 2.5 hours, and as I said, I'm feeling energized, and I'll probably make and eat some dinner during this sprint too. I'm trying to read A Soul to Keep, but I don't know if I'm feeling it after I finish my current fantasy read. Skylar Girly, I don't know. If you're not feeling it, try something else. That's what I always try and do. I try to mood read within my TBR. Okay, everybody wants a little 1 hour. I'm loving it. That way I'll probably be able to finish a whole nother Grey's Anatomy episode. Because if I cook and eat and do the readings, then that'll probably take 40 to 45 minutes. Who are you talking about? Text me. Just text me because I don't know who you're talking about. Because I'm sorry though, lately, I don't know what it is, especially with season 18. Basically, every single time they lose a patient, I'm crying, throwing up. Because I feel so pain for them. You can see in Grey's Anatomy how hurt it makes them, and you get so attached to them because they have these stories, and it's just so heartbreaking. Like I think by the third episode, I literally shed tears 3 times. I don't know if they lost characters or patients every episode, but I'm trying to look to see if Sarah texted me yet. No. I always have so many notifications, y'all. Like, what is this? Hold on. I just deleted some too. Y'all see that? And that's on Do Not Disturb. 50 people liked my picture. And I also took two other Bookstagram pictures today. So I'm gonna try and post not tomorrow, but the day after. Because if I post every day, that's too much. But if I post like every other day, it could be possibly obtainable. The only reason I don't post as much on book Bookstagram is because my room is literally a cinder block cell. There's only so many places I could take pictures. You know what I'm saying? Only so many ways I can set it up. It's not like I have a whole house or, stuff like that. And it'll be awkward. Like, I don't really care about going to a coffee shop and taking a picture, but going on campus and taking a picture is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Okay. She sent a picture. Oh, that was not that recent. That was recent, but not that recent. Hello, LA. We're going to be sprinting in 2 minutes. I'm just talking about Grey's Anatomy in the meantime, because I don't know what else to talk about. I'm trying to go for a slightly different aesthetic, so hopefully it'll work out. I'm using a different preset. Like, I feel like from here, it doesn't look as good, but I feel like once I get them all in order, I'll like it. I want it to be like a warmer tone, but still with some vibrancy. Because when I showed my roommate my Bookstagram, she was like, "It's giving sepia," and I was like, "I don't like that." Had to work almost 3 hours late today, so I'm glad to get in a good book and a drink. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Yeah, I hope you get a good book and a drink. Yeah, I love it. Maybe what I don't know what you like to do in your spare time, but you should do that. Whatever it is. I just didn't want anyone to think that I was talking about the one everyone talks about. Oh yeah, but there's so many ones. You know the reason why it's named Grace Sloan instead of what Seattle Grace? I'm about to rewatch it. I need to rewatch this. I need to rewatch Euphoria. I need to rewatch Stranger Things. I need to rewatch. I'm always rewatching Bob's Burgers, but I'm like, I don't know what. I was like, I need to talk about this in therapy this week. I was talking about it with Quinn yesterday on my Patreon reading sprints, and I was like, I don't know what's coming over me lately, but I just want to reread and rewatch everything like that I love, things that I used to love. Like, why do I have the strongest urge to reread The Mortal Instruments? Like, not the Infernal Device is my favorite, but I want to reread the Mortal Instruments because that's what catapulted me into like reading the way that I read. I want to also reread the Hunger Games. That's also what made me like read the way that I read. It was really like the Hunger Games, Divergent, but I don't want to reread Divergent. That and the Mortal Instruments that got me into like reading young adult and like booktube back in 2013. Morgan, we can buddy watch, but I literally don't even watch in order. I just pop around to different episodes all the time. But if you want to do a whole, like a whole from the beginning to the end, we could do it. I'm here for it. I rewatch it. Like, I watch an episode. Sometimes I watch episodes every single day. I haven't watched one in like a couple days, but no, I need to. You should. I think Quinn and I are gonna buddy read it maybe. But I'm gonna be making a video next month, I think. That it's gonna be books I need to reread ASAP Rocky is the title of the video. Yeah. Anyways, let me do this. Does it look fine? Yeah, it looks fine. Do y'all like the noise that it makes? We can try a different noise. I hate everything about that. No, I know it's 1 minute past, but it's okay. No. No. of people do the harp, but I don't think I like the harp. No, I'm sorry. Why do I kind of like the tropical? Oh, I kind of like that one. That one's fun. No, that's too much. Stop. No, it's too much. No. That's terrible. This is timer's okay, but it's still a lot. No. I'm sorry. I like this one. It's very simple. It's not very long. It's not as scary. It is on growth. We're not. I'm trying to pick a different sound. My sprint was supposed to start 2 minutes ago, but I like this one. I hope y'all like it. Anyways. We're gonna sprint for an hour. I guess I'm so sorry, Sarah's cats. Rip. I'm sorry. Look, all they're gonna hear is a little boing and they'll be okay. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna just start the timer even though it's 7 minutes past. We'll live. Welcome back. I ate food, watched 1.5 episodes of Grey's Anatomy. Don't know how that happened, and I did my last readings for my last class. So everything for this week is done except for one reading quiz that I have tomorrow, but I want to do it after class because we were supposed to have class yesterday, obviously. It's a Monday, Wednesday class. But we were only in there for like 15 minutes because the computers and stuff weren't working. So my professor couldn't project anything. So we couldn't learn and get our education. So, yeah. Um, but Grey's Anatomy is ripping my heart out. Again, it's just the way that these people have been through so much. All of them. It really just breaks my heart. Life is just. Um, but yeah, how was y'all's sprint? Um, that was good. I think I have, I don't know what I have. I just know I'm sick. It's like it's upper respiratory or ear or both. But every time I go to the doctor for an ear infection, they're always like, "Well, it's not infected. There's just fluid." And I'm like, "Well, can you suck it out?" Like, I need these doctors. I need Meredith to help me with my ear because these other doctors they don't be doing nothing, nothing. Hello, are y'all there? Okay, Sarah commented, but it's coming through still. I was like, am I live? Like there is dead air crickets. And it's still coming through. It's not up yet. Um, but I was thinking that we could do one last sprint, one last 45. Um, dang, Sarah, your comment is literally taking so long to come through. It's still not through at all. That's kind of crazy. But I was thinking we could do one last 45 unless y'all don't really want to. I mean, it is 10. Maybe not. I'll see. I'll debate. There's something glitchy occurring or something. Cause Sarah, where's your comments? Where's everybody's comments? Sarah, LA, City Girl Writer, Morgan. It's not coming through on my end at all. The last comment I have is this one. I'm just gonna give it a little bit, but it's just being a little weird. It normally takes a second, but not this long. Um, that's really odd. If it's not up in like a little bit, then I will just read them without showing them, I guess. That's the only thing I can do, really. I'm trying to see. I have a couple of videos I want to post this week, and I'm trying to see how long the footage is. That was like 34 minutes, half the length of what it was. Oh my gosh, these comments still haven't come through. Okay, Sarah said, I didn't read. I've been trying to find some new podcasts that I can listen to in the morning before work. Okay, love that. I have a few that I rotate already, but I need new ones. I understand. LA didn't read much, finished 13 pages of Skin of the Sea. I've heard good things about that book, but then also I saw like somebody talk about the representation and that they thought it was terrible. City Girl Writer, I'm halfway through a foul thing. I like the lighthearted tone here, so I'm having a great time. I love that. Um, Upper respiratory is going around my eye or around my area of Florida right now. I just got over it. Yeah. I didn't read this time. I ended up working on some errands. Maybe we will have to end the live because I literally cannot see y'all's comments. Like at all. There's literally nothing here. This is the last comment. But Sarah said that one so long ago. So at least Sarah should have been here. It's been like 2 minutes at least. Normally it's delayed like 30 seconds, not 2 minutes. I don't know what's going on. With StreamYard, it's being very, very odd. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm trying to see if I click around. Maybe if I type something. Let's see if I can type something. I'm gonna type hi. I typed hi. It came through. Why am I not getting y'all's comments here? I see the hi, and I see it on y'all's end. LA said I'm liking it so far. I've ordered the second book. Okay. I like that for you. Sarah reads books said, he told me he's scared of me. Who? Oh, the the new person at your job. Sarah also said hi, but I literally don't see any of y'all's comments. I just see mine. So I guess that's gonna have to be the end. I mean, we could talk for a little bit, but it's just making me a little sad that like I can't even see y'all's comments. That is so weird. Whitney said, I finished the very secret society of regular witches. I've got to get ready for work. Thanks to the friends. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Whitney. Or I guess you're about to go to work. Have a good night, though. I'm glad you finished a book. Well, y'all, I don't know what to do. I've never had this happen. Opus glitching, StreamYard glitching, everything glitching. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm gonna have to start using OBS or OBX, whatever it's called. What is it called? OBS, yeah. I'm gonna have to start using that stream or Zoom. I remember back in the day before StreamYard, we used to stream with Zoom. Yeah, the good days. Morgan saying good night. Well, I don't really have anything else to say except, I ate food. I got all my schoolwork done for the week except for that one quiz that'll take me like 10 minutes tomorrow. And I uploaded my video. If you haven't watched the video, you can go watch the video. It's anticipated releases. You can find out about some new books you've never heard about. Some of them literally I've never heard of that I found. So you can go find some new books. And I will continue reading Spy Family. And I know some of y'all excited. And there will be a video with this in it coming to a theater near you soon. But I guess I'll just have to do it alone in my bed because it's not working. Sarah said, OMG, the Zoom days, what a time to be alive. Morgan said, Deja, it was so fun. I never catch live streams, so this was so fun. Well, I'm glad, Morgan. I keep having to click back and forth between me and YouTube. I guess I could just stay on YouTube, but it's weird trying to talk and looking at myself and the lips not matching up. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little odd. Also, you know what's odd? Do you see, where is it? Right here. You see this odd big space on this have a good day? Like you see the A and the E have a big space, and then the rest of the letters are fine. She and things. City Girl Writer said, thanks for these prints. Of course, Sarah Shell's a theater near you. I'm cackling. I mean, if you put me on the TV, that's practically a theater. But I guess I'll talk to y'all later. I hope you have a good rest of your night and you have a good rest of your reading month if I don't pop back on again. You never know. You never know. I'm around. I'm trying to do more reading sprints on my channel and for my Patreon. I can't even speak. But I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to get like the girlies that have. I don't even want 100 people. I just want like 50 or 60 people in my live shows. Not that I don't like having 12. Y'all are doing great. But I'm trying to. Especially because I monetize this one. Y'all are giving me some coin. Not me being on your TV right now. Of course, I love you too, Sarah. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, let me just stop talking because I know y'all are sick. Good night.